If there's a Skylander who's good in the kitchen, it's this one, Chop Chop, an undead element Skylander figure for Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. One of the most requested figure reviews because he's really cool. This guy looks awesome. And while he's not very good at taking out enemies at a distance, he is a lot of fun to use for just wiping out bad guys with a sword. He's probably the most basic Skylander when you come down to his attacks. You just hack and slash. And there are some upgrades. You can use a shield bash and get some combos, but basically you'll just be going chop, 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 chop the whole time. Hence his name. I find Chop Chop to be one of the best Skylanders for taking out the heavily armed enemies near the end of the game. Especially these annoying ones that shoot missiles up in the air and then leave you only a small window of time to hit them. Chop Chop does a lot of damage, but he's also quick and has a lot of armor. So if you screw up something, he's not going to just get vaporized like some of the other Skylanders with feathers. Another thing that I enjoy about using Chop Chop is when you play him, it feels like this game is just an old school dungeon crawler where you're hacking and slashing enemies, because that's basically all you're doing. It's nothing fancy with him. But I think most importantly, what makes Chop Chop popular is his figure. That looks great. He's an undead element Skylander, so he's basically a skeleton with armor and a really cool helmet, sword, and shield. Who would win in a battle of Chop Chop versus Igniter? Well, you can play that out in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure by playing the two-player mode.
In your service.
Chop Chop looks cool, he's fun to play, and he's effective. You should definitely put him high on your list of must-have Skylanders. He also plays extremely well in the Nintendo 3DS version of the game, as we see here. He's fast, he's easy to control, agile, and you don't really have to worry about aiming with him. You just chop chop. After you level him up a few times, it's just easy to make Chop Chop get out of the way, get in close attack, and continue running. In conclusion, he's fun to use and he looks cool. There's a lot of good undead element Skylanders though, so it's tough to choose. Chop Chop, Hex, Ghost Roaster, or Cinder, it's a hard decision to make, but I would put Chop Chop in the top 10 for sure. One final thought, make sure you get his name right. If you call him Chop, he'll chop your head off. So get it right, that's Mr. Chop Chop to you.